we're back on the Welsh mini-series. I think this could be an interesting one. Now it's from Evan Evans. Good Evans. Anyway, is that the right? Anyway, it's from Evan Evans and the Welsh for beer. And apparently it's Guru beer. There you go. And it's 4.2%. And it's a 500ml bottle. Now, in fact, I'll get that for the thumbnail. There we go. So we've got the thumbnail. Now, there's a bit of spill in the back of this. Now, this is again, has been bought from Tesco's in Wales, and I think it's roughly about £1.70 a bottle, but again, if you buy it with £4 for £6, you're getting it for £1.50, so you're actually saving a bit of money, so well done on that. Now, apparently this beer has been brewed and bottled under the high standards, so there we go. It's got some sort of Evan Evans quality mark on the back, as you can see. If you can see, can you see? We don't know. Right, there we go. So there's a bit of spill on the back. Let's see what it says. Kuru, meaning beer in Welsh, is an international award winner with a distinctive rich malty flavour and a delicious fruity palate. It's a beer for every occasion. Sounds good to me, sounds good to me. And that's really it. There's nothing really kind of else on the back. There's obviously government alcohol guidelines and all this kind of other stuff, but that's it, just straightforward. Boom, there you go. And Evan Evans, a brewing tradition. So there you go. No spiel of, oh yeah, it's, you know, you can actually drink it with food, oh, and all this type of nonsense, and oh, the mystical drag, you know, it's none of that shit. It just, poof, there you go. We've called it after the Welsh beer. It's a award-winning ale with maltiness and fruitiness and everything else. Great, fabulous. That's what you want. None of the bullshit and the crap. Just poof, just tell us it straight. You know, we can take it. So we'll be cracking this open. What is coming up is that next week I'm going to be away, and I'm going to be away in Manchester, which should be quite interesting. It's got a bit of work and business to do up there. But I will hopefully be looking for some kind of a Manchester collection, so I'll be looking for some beers when I'm up there. And what I want to do is actually do the reviews actually up there in the hotel, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like. And this is what we're going to try and do, and try and see what kind of local beers we can get in Manchester, maybe some Button-on-Trent stuff or whatever. You know, we probably won't be doing Boddingtons, because let's be totally honest, I'm not that mad for it, you know. But anyway, let's get the Kuru and see what it's like. Now, if this is malty and fruity, that kind of ticks my boxes. So it does. Oh, getting a bit of floralness straight away. Getting rid of the old roses, the old kind of Turkish delight smell that we're getting. Oh, I'm kicking the camera now. There's professionalism. Give it a kick. Go and get in there. That's it. Get it where it's down. You know what I mean? Typical Scotsman. Anyway. Yeah, I'm getting rose water. I'm getting kind of dried fruit. I'm getting a little slight, ever so slight spiciness with that. That's something I kind of like, you know, the kind of spice, kind of fruitcake type of scenario. Like candied peel and things like that. I'm not getting so much malt. I'm getting ever so slight malt, but not if I'm getting caramels or toffees or anything like that, no. And as you can see, it's I would say it's probably kind of an amber ale kind of colour. Let's get wild down and see what it's like. Oh, there's something a bit different. Because what I've noticed is the first two beers of this series, one was just lacking. The flavours were there, but they just wasn't enough of them. They just, you know, they promised a little bit but just didn't deliver. You know, it was like tiptoeing round the edges away. And that was the Rev James. Then, what was the next one? I'm trying to, oh, it was Double Dragon. That was better, but again, it was quite delicate. It was kind of, the flavours were there, and it did deliver, but it did deliver in a very gentle way. It wasn't really bursting or in your face with flavours. This is a bit different. This has got flavour and bags of it. This is what you want. This is my kind of style. I do like some strong flavours. Whether it's a session beer or it's a more kind of a relaxation sipping kind of beer to be appreciated. But yeah, and you're getting hops in this. You're getting hops. So you're starting off a bit of, yeah, you're getting malty sweetness. So you are. And it's kind of transitioning into kind of dried fruit in the mid-tongue. I'm getting kind of dried fruit, and just kind of near the end of the mid-tongue, the hops are really kind of starting to come through, and it's giving you ever so slight kind of hoppy, bitter kind of finishing aftertaste. But as that dissipates, you've still got the kind of fruitiness just still there, so your last kind of bits of the aftertaste, the last kind of accents of the aftertaste is actually the kind of dried fruits. So the dried fruits doesn't go away, just the hops comes in over the top of it and then dissipates away in the aftertaste, and then you're actually just left with very gentle dried fruits. And yeah. This is a nice beer. This is a nice beer indeed. Well done, Evan Evans. Yeah, I would, oh yes, I would definitely put this up there. For £1.50. It's kind of borderline session. Because there's lots of flavour there. You could drink it as a session beer, you could. But you're going to have to like kind of stronger flavoured beers for that point of view. But yeah, it is quite easy to drink, but there is lots of flavour there. What else? Oh. But you could also sit and enjoy it as more of a sipping ale to kind of be savoured and appreciated as well, because there is plenty. With me, yeah, I could probably 2 or 3 of these and that would be enough for me. 2 or 3. I'm not going to sit there and drink, you know, 4 or 5 of them or things like that. And I think with the flavour wise, if you're going to mix it up, you'd have to mix it up with, again, other strong flavoured beers, because I think it would overpower, or be a nice beer to finish, you know, if you're maybe having a wee session and just something that's a bit more body and a bit more flavour just to kind of finish on. That would be a good one as well. And you can see it's well brewed, it's quite nice looking. Yeah, I've had to kind of do it, but I think it's been over chilled ever so slightly. Excuse me. It was in the fridge overnight, and I just don't know, for some strange reason. It just, maybe it was slightly over chilled, but as you can see it's less in the glass, and it's quite happy to liven up just with a wee bit of agitation. So yeah, nice beer. What would I give it out of 10? What would I give this out of 10? Well, for me this has been the best one so far, and obviously it's got to kind of, the score's got to kind of how would you say? It's got to kind of show that. It's got to be kind of reflect that. So I'm going to give this 7. I'm actually going to give this 7 out of 10. This has been quite easily the best beer so far out of the Welsh mini series, and I'm glad we've got there, because I was starting to wonder. I mean, the last beer was quite nice. I gave it 6 out of 10, which was the Double Dragon, but I felt that was 2 beers in a row that they needed stronger flavours, I would say, and I think that was one of the things that let them down, both of them down. I mean, the Double Dragon was a nice beer, but it just needed more of the flavours, a bit more intensity of the flavours, just to kind of hit them home a bit. But no, this one's got the flavour in spades. And yeah, so yeah, 7 out of 10. If you're in kind of Welsh area, then I don't know if you can get this in draft. If you can get it in draft, I think it'd be quite nice in draft. But if you can get it in draft and you're in a pub, then yeah, I would recommend it. Try it. If you're just in and about the area, maybe for a holiday, or maybe there for business, or just for whatever reason, and you're maybe in a local supermarket and you see it, then get it and try it, because I would recommend it. It's bursting with flavour, and yeah. So with the deal in Tesco's, £1.50 a bottle, it's a 7 out of 10, 500ml bottle. It's 4.2% alcohol, and that's it. So thanks for watching, cheers, and bye for now.